Alrighty, welcome to another edition of the AK Option Trader. Welcome to the frustrated AK Option Trader. I worked late into the night on our video for Sunday night, and man, I had video problems like crazy, and I couldn't get it to work. I have a brand new computer. Apparently, there's some codecs I need to put in here and stuff like that. So anyway, it's Monday night. I'm gonna do a quick video. I did this whole video. It played well on my computer. I just couldn't upload it, and so I'm gonna just kind of quickly review what I talked about and then go to a normal posting for the rest of the week. But anyway, I figured I'd OG the video. We're going to start with ZVIX, Elvixo. So I talked about last night how I thought how we had this nice great uptrend line with nice support right here. Thought how it was going to bounce, and it did bounce. It bounced pretty decent today. We ended up being up 5% today, which is pretty significant. Day on the VIX. It hit off this trend line, bounce up. It did tail back down near the end of the day. But I still don't see it breaking this trend line. I see it moving up this thing again and still some more. All the indicators are still pointing down, but nonetheless, let's look at it shorter. I just have this feeling. I'm doing all this on the fly. I didn't take any notes, so I got to get it done. You can see every time it hits this, it's bouncing up, bouncing up, bouncing up. It did have a bearish engulfing almost candle there to end the day with, though. So we got this gap here, which we still haven't filled. And wouldn't be surprised to see us hit 60 tomorrow on the VIX. Something to watch for. Next, we're going to go up and pull up the Dow. You see the Dow, I went ahead and did some lighter trend lines on this too as well. Back in the 60. Let's drop her out to 1 year and the daily chart. You can see what I was doing here. We got a nice strong downtrend line that broke a while back. We got the uptrend line that's now broken. And it's kind of using this trend line here from this point right into this area to this area as kind of support. If it breaks this, then we're going to look for this as support. So it looks to me like it's moving out for a drop down. That's what I see coming. I see the MACD or the MACD histogram turning over. See the volumes dropping a little bit. This is turning over. Looking to me like it's turning down slowly for a down move. We are in options expiration week, which would make sense. This here is the S&P 500. You can see I had this line in here yesterday. This is a resistance line, and it has been hitting its head on it. Hit its head on it here, hit its head, came down here, touched this trend line. This was drawn in yesterday, so this is a line that hit today. It stayed in right in between those. It did break this one here, but it did stay in between those. Would not be shocked to see a breakout to the bottom side. If we do, we're looking, we're looking at support maybe at the 850 level before we see some serious support down there. Again, looking to turn over on both those. Something to keep an eye on. And let's go to the NASDAQ. NASDAQ's got its own new little trend line going. I actually drew this one last night. If you could see the video, you would see it off these three here. And look at that. Boom. Bounced up, hit that, came right back down. This chart looks most bearish of all of them to me. Just the way everything's setting up, the way it's flowing, the way it's bouncing off this fib line. The NASDAQ looks bearish. I could see this darn thing just slide right down this trend line. I could even see it drop down right here. So this is one to be watching. Again, so there I am, bearish again. I'm trying to change my tune as we speak. Here's the E-minis down 0.23, 2 points, not that much here. But if we look, still we've got ourselves, I put the base here instead of down here, but I use this as an uptrend line. We are nearing it, so we could see some support right here. We could see support right in this area here, which is going to be the 861 area. So watch for that. Watch for a bounce off the 861 area here. If we do break it, we're going to see a move down to here. So a couple stocks that I've been playing the last couple days I talked about. I'm going to go over these super quick. As Target, this one I'm already in on. Got in right here, so I've been having a nice move. If it broke this trend line or this support line, I figured it would be a pretty significant down move. So I'm still in it, and I'm going to hold it. If it breaks back above this, I'm out. I'm going to sell it right here. So if it breaks above this line here, 35.15, 35.25, so we're going to have my stops. But it's just looking like it's just beginning to me. In fact, I probably made a mistake. I should have probably bought January, but I went ahead and bought December. So my moves, it's making a lot of money on the moves. It was down 3.21, and you saw me post yesterday on the blog, or this morning, and posted Shield when it was down 3.5%, 4%, 4 to 5%. I don't remember. Right now, I finished today down 11%. This is one I've been watching for a while, waiting for it to turn, and it finally did. I wasn't in it. all right, I missed it. I got frustrated with it last week. It just was not moving like I thought. And there's a move I was thinking was coming. So, and it's just now starting to. I see this one dropping to at least 30. So wouldn't be shocked to see it drop to 30. A couple other quick ones that looking at Cree, another put play. I mean, coming off this head and shoulders line, this dotted line would be a head and shoulders kind of right here. Shoulder, shoulder, head. Coming off into here, bouncing back up, hitting it for the second time, hitting the downtrend line. This sucker's going to drop people, and I really think it's going to come all the way down here to the bottom, 1254. That would be my call on Cree. That might be one I jump into. And then Cisco Sister. Another one, bounce it up, hit the fib the way it hit this fib and bounce down pretty good. I don't like today's action so much. I don't like to see a wick like that on the bottom there. But I do like the MACD, and I do like the stock RSI histogram turnover. Anyway, so quick night, just trying to make up for some video problems I'm having. I'll be working on getting this codec and all this junk fixed, so you guys don't care. Anyway, so this AK option trader, I'm going to say trade short and prosper. You guys have a good night and trade well tomorrow. Thank you, and signing off.